is.
It
Yeah.
really is. I mean, I know I had been looking for something like this for like something like 12 years, so I knew it when I saw it. It's like, oh, this is gonna be something special.
Yeah,
But what's
fun.
my avatar
Yeah.
gonna be?
I mean, I'm
Mega
Yeah.
Mega
Mega
Man. That's Mega Man. There he
Mega
is.
Man. That's
Mega
what it
Man.
is. That's what it is.
That's our boy.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
It's boy. It's your
Oh
boy.
yeah, I get what you mean. I mean,
It's
I
true.
I enjoy my time here. It's always a lot of fun. I don't regret getting on
Man,
VRChat.
what a
So
crazy, like, I'm sitting here kind of muting myself at times because, like, out of nowhere, my friend Makayo is messaging me, and I haven't talked to him in, like, 3 or 4 months. I feel like the
You can't
last
pick
time
up
I
the
talked to this
stream.
guy was when Texas froze over.
oh, I forgot about that whole thing.
He's telling me he's been working really, really hard.
What was that?
Now he's saying it's hard to get rid of him because, like, it's been like 3 or 4 months, and it's cyclical. I'll have people join off of me or talk to me that I haven't talked to in like 6 months, a year. Interested Fictions case here, Puffcurium. It's been so long I can't remember what the last thing we did together was.
Yeah.
It's why I could never understand why people delete friends, because it's like, why would you do that? It's like, just because you haven't talked to them for, like, I know it's been like 3 or 4 or 5 months or whatever, maybe they got stuff going on. Maybe you'll meet them again sometime. Like, they had to have been said to be something cool about them if you added them.
Yeah,
At least if
it
you're deliberate
depends.
like
I
I am.
mean, for me, it's like
Yeah.
I'll get random friend requests, so I will have to like especially when I'm doing these sessions. Usually, unless I talk to the person, I usually don't accept
Oh
the
yeah, if you're in
invite.
public sessions, everybody
Yeah,
adds you.
but I
I've
mean,
had to tell
I generally just let
kids I
people
can't.
add me. I try not to force
I've
it
had to.
on people.
Yeah, I see. I have to be deliberate about it because I have kids who try to add me, and I have to tell them, though, you haven't done anything wrong. It's just you're under 18, and most of my friends are in college, so it wouldn't work. They
it
wouldn't know
would
who you
be
are.
odd. Yeah,
But they always take it in stride, and what I'll do is I'll keep the friend request or something, and I'll be like, look, if we cross paths again, come say hi to me, and we'll be fine.
yeah. I think I've had that happen,
okay.
honestly, but I don't know.
I've had that happen. I actually had a guy who had a friend join off of him and use a racial slur to introduce himself, and I couldn't add. I had to block that guy right then and there, and I had to tell the guy because he had sent me a friend request. I can't add you because I don't surround myself with people like that. But I'll keep the friend request, but I can't add you right now. He's like, oh man, I can understand that. I saw him again after like 18 months, and he remembered me because of the fact that I had said that to him.
Mm-hmm.
Like all those months ago, so I ended up adding him this time. Like, okay, I'll add you this time.
Yeah.
Because you can't. It's not like he can control what the other people who join off of him do. It's not like it's his fault, but it's also kind of like a precedent for who are you going to surround yourself with. I'm very deliberate about who I surround myself with.
Yeah.
It
You
just
know.
sounded like an anime redemption arc in the making.
Well, I mean, that happens with some of the people I'm friends with. I'm sometimes friends with people who, like, don't have it together, but I can see things in them that's like, yeah, they can get it together if I just, like, say a couple things to them, and then they'll turn it around.
Yeah. Sometimes
That's pretty cool. I
what
like
someone
doing
needs
that
is
part in
just
this
some
game
words
because, like,
spoken.
I do video direction and production in real life, not to the extent that I used to, but I run teams, so I know how to, like, say what needs to be said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But sometimes someone just needs something spoken to them. You just gotta tell them up front.
Just a little bit. I
Yeah.
had to draw. I actually had that happen with one friend who's like, who none of you really know at all yet, but he keeps joining off of me, and he just tries adding friends without knowing who any of you are. And I had to tell him for a little bit, look, I have to drop you for now because nobody knows who you are. His name is Shadow2246. It's his ID. He uses a Mega Man avatar. He's
Yeah.
a very nice, really nice person. I know he's actually my age as I was messaging him in Discord. And it's like, yeah, you're fine. Like, you're a really cool guy, but I can't have you joining off me whenever you want because none of my friends know who you are yet. So it's just take a little bit of a chill. But he's friends. I'm getting him friends within the Mega Man Buddies network, which is a different server than
Yeah.
anything we do
That's
here.
good.
Because they're so much like him. They are so like-minded people that, like, he would fit right in with what they do. So I
mean,
talk to and I do stuff like that in this game, and it's cool because, like, you see people kind of come along and mature a little bit. Friends with a guy who was a complete mess when I met him. Iceman, one of Wolfbane's friends. That guy was a total mess when I met him, and now he's kind of got it together and he's making better decisions in his life, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
I'm
cool to see.
friends with different groups of people. I mean, they do intersect though. Like I'll have like a friend that I met at this one place is actually ends up being a friend of a friend I met at another place. It's like all interconnected in
Isn't
a
that
way.
fun?
Yeah, it's always
Isn't that fun?
it's
when
always
there's
interesting when
interconnection
you
going on?
realize that
When
like
Leon
two
was
set of
here,
friends
Leon
and
was part of the Mega Man Buddies network for a while.
Mega
He's part
Man,
of that stuff.
Mega Man.
Yes.
Yeah,
On
it's
the
always
topic of friends, I approach it in a little bit of a weird way because to me, I'm not trying to ruffle my feathers, but making friends isn't hard for me since I try not to be an asshole usually, and I'm very understanding. But my thing is, what I always put is, there's nothing wrong with having a lot of friends or people that you hang out with, but true friends are only few and far between, right? And the thing is, I had a lot of people come and go in my life, but opposed to holding people with malice or be like, oh, you left me, or oh, you don't talk to me anymore, I like to think of it more like a teacher watching their student grow and go on in their life, you know? Because sometimes, like you said, the smallest interactions could either make a drastic change or none at all in somebody's life. And if I just help somebody become a better person, even if they don't talk to me, I rather them do that than be clingy to me and not grow. You know? It's
hmm
kind of a depressive
It's
way to
true.
look at it, but I'm
Nah,
okay
it's
with
like playing
that.
Animal
If that's the
Crossing.
role that
It's
the
like playing
almighty
Animal
Lord has
Crossing.
given me, then I'll take it. Shit.
It's like playing Animal Crossing, and people show up, sometimes come and go, and then you'll see them much later on, and it's like, oh yeah, I remember when we used to do stuff.
Prize.
I didn't think people would play on this game beyond 6 months, so I'm playing with house money at this point. I was fully convinced I would like meet people, and then after 6 months, VRChat would be dead. Like as a whole, like I would not be able to have like a group of people around to visit consistently. Boy, was I wrong about that.
yeah. And then 3 years
I
later,
was so freaking wrong about that. I've talked to the same people for like 3.5 years now. It's sweet. And we've
Yeah.
had some people come and go. I still miss my friend Mr. Venn. What an amusing character that was.
Hmm.
None of you know him. That was very early OG first couple months for me.
Yeah. I mean, like
Cool.
majority of people I talk to are pretty cool. I mean, I have like my core friends group, which are like the close friends that I hang out with all the time, and then like I have people that I meet at bartending and innkeeping, and then you'll get the regulars that come around every week or so, and I get familiar with them, and then they can eventually become good friends because you know they come every week, and then they start hanging out with you outside the session. So I'm familiar with that, honestly. It's just it just all
Don't worry,
depends.
I'll work on it.
Yeah. Well, if you want to know my schedule, it's
You got my attention now.
it's Wednesday is bartending, which is at a random bar. So I won't be here next Wednesday. I'll be like a different bar, basically. At 8 p.m., 12 a.m. EST, so East Coast. I don't know what time zone you're in, but
Same.
yeah. So 8 p.m., 12 a.m. on a Wednesday is like different bars, and then Friday is the big thing. I don't know if you noticed it, but the thing on my apron says the Wanderer. That's my map. In VRChat, it's an inn, and I go there every week on Friday night to man it for 4 hours as an innkeeper, and it's just my inn, and I just
What?
yeah, it's got a bar and everything, yeah.
Hmm.
And that's like
Me and ID.
that's where like the main stuff happens. Like that's where like all the regulars show up. That's like where all the crazy stuff usually happens. And I do that every week on Friday, so it's always a weekly thing. And that's just I've been doing it for what almost 3 years now, roughly.
Damn, that's commitment.
It'll be 3 years as of October. Yeah, it would be 3 years as of October. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, commitment. I enjoy it. So, I mean, the VRCon stuff we were talking about was literally an advertisement for the map that I made. So, yeah, I enjoy it. I have fun. I meet a couple people in this room, people that I met at innkeeping. Well, I think mainly Miyazaki, but I don't know about Hoa. I don't know. I think Hoa I didn't meet at innkeeping. I think I met him before. Pretty sure I met you before. I know Miyazaki I did though. I don't remember. It's been too long. I enjoy it though. I mean, you know, like I guess I'm just consistent about having a schedule. And Devin too. I did meet Devin as well. Yeah, Devin I also met at the innkeeping. They're a regular here as well. So, it's pretty good. I enjoy it. You know, it's like you get the regulars and then you get the new people. It's public instances, so it's like, anyone can join. That's the whole sick about it. It's not like a role play session, except like people do their skits, and that's always fun to watch. Like the only role play is just like I'm being a bartender behind the bar, and that's it. Like it's just I'm still, usual me.
Is that white?
I'm just kind of
Oh,
like
wait.
I feel like I'm like the anchor of the instance, because like now that there's a bartender at a bar, it's like you can kind of have a dynamic going on here. So.
Well, it's kind of funny you mentioned that, since I was just joining. I just had a really stressful day, so I just needed like to just get off my mind, right? And so then I was like, fuck it, I'll just decide to play this. And I joined off a buddy who forgot who I was, but I was like, whatever, it's no big deal. We were hanging out, and they said, oh, look at this place, let's go here. And I said, fuck it, why not? So I went here and I saw this shit and going on, and I was
walked in and you saw like the craziness that was going on here earlier.
My instincts were tingling, and I'm like, I should stay here. Let's see what's going on. And then the longer, I stayed here, I got to mess around and introduce.
You joined at a great time because we had like a good amount of people here when you joined. That was like GF, G1 fan in his group had joined. It was good. That was fun. Homeless guy, that was fun too. That was enjoyable. That's the usual stuff that happens here, usually speaking. Like you'll.
Here for a little bit.
Well, Nep isn't the homeless guy, but yeah, Nep was here as well.
Nep is homeless. He just won't admit it.
He's British, but I think he meant British, but no, Nep's cool. He does all the cool avatars and stuff. He's got a lot of crazy avatars that he loves to bust out here. Oh, I thought that was music playing a second ago.
Messaging me too.
Oh. I thought your keyboard tapping was music for a second. I was like, whoa.
Sorry.
It sounded cool.
That makes me smile.
Makes me smile. Yeah, no, it's fun though. What?
You think WAP soda goes well with Bandagucci?
Probably. I mean, it does stand for wet ass poison. Sorry, a wet ass poison. I was gonna say the other one, but it literally says it on the tap, wet ass poison. So I'm assuming that's what WAP means. I mean, you can't use the tap though, unfortunately, but it does say it on the tap.
Yeah. The middle one is just called Titty.
Yeah, Titty, and then Bum Shine Light. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one as well. Good. I'm gonna have to tweet Meat Hamsky and tell him my bards into tier. I technically snuck in, but yeah. So.
Silent. Hey, Silent.
Well, hello. Welcome to the Meat Rack. We are here at the NT Radio. Hello. Everyone's coming in. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, everyone.
Welcome to the Meat Rack. It's dirty here, so
Hey.
we're in the middle of nowhere. I would say middle of nowhere. We're in the bad part of town. That's what it was. I keep forgetting the spiel.
Yeah, we're
stick.
kind of in a rundown part of town.
Yeah, the economy kind of collapsed here. COVID kind of ran all the business down. Yeah,
That gives me an idea.
You gonna boost the economy? Hell yeah.
Sorry. No, it's something entirely stupid, but.
I know. I thought it was an interesting aesthetic. I don't know. I was gonna make an avatar that was like dirty for this map, but I kind of got carried away with other stuff. I was gonna put like dirt on my face, and I was gonna like have like a torn apron or something. I'd be like I got like stabbed or something. I got the bat here. I could go. And then stuff like that. Well,
You
Kite.
look like a butcher.
Yeah. I mean, this is kind of got like a similar butcher place to it. I mean, it's still pretty good though. I like the aesthetic.
Fart.
Just
I
like
laugh.
have like a like a leather texture.
This map is a 10 out of a 10.
Well, the reason I wanted to come to this map so bad because I watched the map creator work on this map on Twitter. Like he was posting progress, and I was like, oh, when it finally went public, I was like, I really want to see it. I told him I wanted to scout his location out for bartending stuff. So.
Can you fly?
So.
Is it not
I didn't tell him I'd be here tonight though. I snuck in. So.
Victor was here earlier.
Map creator Richter, Rickter. Was he really here?
Richter?
No,
I don't
no,
know who that
Richter. It was
is.
a different Richter.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. I don't think they were.
Grandma's apartment.
Oh, is that what that is? No, that's Endless Residence. Never mind. I thought that said Grandma's apartment over there. Never mind. I still haven't met the map
Grandma's
creator.
apartment and all of Richter's maps got deleted when VRC Plus came out, along with a lot of other content by some of my favorite people, because apparently something that has nothing to do with them makes them mad. I don't understand. stand the hate for VRC Plus. I do, but I don't understand just going on strike and removing all your stuff in the name of it. That makes me very upset. But if it's their call, it's their stuff.
Yeah, it's their
Damn,
stuff.
man.
You know, if
Richter
they
made
did,
some of the best maps
Yeah,
ever.
that sounds unfortunate.
This is very.
yeah,
This makes me upset.
then gonna put a to the F in the chat. There you go. I
Yeah.
drew it in the air.
Big F.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
I don't
kind of.
necessarily agree with VRChat Plus either, but I see why they did it.
Right, right. I mean,
The studio making a game
I like
only
having
has so much money after all.
I actually
It's a free
recycled
game,
the,
so I mean,
the
I can
years from
understand.
the old model. I just textured them differently.
Well,
there's right reasons and there's
I
wrong
was-
reasons.
The spot on the back is actually.
it's 11:46. Goddamn. Okay, I got a couple more minutes and then I'll wrap up here. So, it's like a plan. Ugh.
That is a good plan, because I do want to
Yes.
see the VRCon booth.
You all are standing up, just waiting.
before
I can
collapse
see
from
it.
sleep.
I can see you all just sitting there like, Oh, well, Clay, and you're bartending already. We gotta go check this place out.
That's so t-
We gotta go check this place.
We have a lot
Chingy,
of
hello.
people from,
Bartending.
Oh,
Whoa, even Chingy's
That is
here.
like the
Wow,
most
everybody's.
southern thing
I
to
guess there's
do.
enough people here now that everybody else wants to get
True,
a little Chingy.
true.
I like how
Hello.
we've all synchronized our schedules to get on like around this time.
I know, right?
Like, I got on
I
last night,
haven't.
which I'm-
I basically fucking got on because I was in the middle of something. I would have gotten on earlier.
Welcome to the meat rack.
Yeah.
We're on the bad part of town where the criminals do
We're in the
things,
back part of
and
town.
we have canned coochie.
Shades around here.
And well, it's WAP, but
What
I mean,
did you
it's you know,
say?
canned.
Wait, what did you say?
Yeah. See,
This is just technically it's another form of canned coochie.
yeah,
Think
canned.
about it.
God.
See, WAP is a reference to a rap song, and the acronym does stand
Yes,
for wet
VRCon
ass,
WoW
and then
has a booth there.
female part. But it's actually supposed to mean wet ass poison, as the tap says. So this is basically just poison, you know.
You
So it's an
also
ac-
have a map we could visit. Oh
That's-
man, well now that you're on, it
That's
looks like
fine.
I'm gonna be on.
See,
for
it's an
a little
acronym
bit.
for soda
Right.
because soda is poison. Also, hello Ben.
Yes, I was talking to me.
Sorry, I'm.
God,
Slowly powering down here.
Go there. I don't even.
I wasn't minding at all. Don't worry.
Count me out.
I see avatars all the time.
Yeah, don't worry.
Shit, I did today. Not to mention
God,
the day was long
speaking
anyway.
of
It's just
cool
your off
worlds,
duty,
I have an
you're off duty.
escape hatch
Don't
map
worry.
now that I will be using at some point when we meet it.
Oh man, I gotta
I'm not gonna
stretch.
go there
Oh
now.
boy.
Obviously, we need when we have an escape. hatch
Let me
situation
stand up for
in
the
a
rest of
broken
this so I
map,
can get
or
like
when there's
stretchy,
too much cringe
stretchy.
in the room, I will throw
Ugh,
it down to
welcome
the
behind
side
bar.
Bother you,
in the
but-
future.
Oh, you're good.
I'm tired.
But in the
This is-
future.
I'm powering down, so.
Yeah.
Good night.
You have a good night. Thank you for dropping by.
Also, to new people and old people, it was a pleasure meeting you both.
Just keep an eye out Friday night. You'll see it in my status. It'll literally say "In Keeping Up the Wanderer" for when I'm doing that. So no worries. Well, you have a good night, mate. Love the skits. They're really good. Oh, looks like everyone's having fun. That's good.
The story in it was actually kind of compelling.
I gotta
if
stretch.
you guys ever go through it, you're gonna be wandering it forever because there's.
Yeah, I
just
think I'll go
something
ahead and wrap
very,
up here for
very- it has
bartending. I will be right back.
bad
Or-
direction.
Alright, boys. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up here for tonight because it is already 11:50, and I'm not expecting too much to change in the next like 10 minutes. So we're just gonna wrap up here. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. Remember that VRCon is out now, so if you want to go see the booth, it's at the communities world, VRCon world. It should be like VRCon 2021 and then like community highlight or something like that. So be sure to go check that world out. It has my booth in it, so we're going to be going there now actually. But anyway, I'll see you guys on Friday for the innkeeping as per the usual, and I'll probably have some more news about the Udon update and stuff. So yeah, you guys have a good night.